Every time we go fishing, we say, good luck, good luck. But do you really rely on luck? Good morning, guys and girls. It is January 5 already. We're going to be looking on our catch of the day in the book of Psalms 31:24. All you who put your hope in the Lord, be strong and brave. If you put your hope in the Lord, you still need to be strong and brave. Our devotional for today says, better fishermen do not hope for success or rely on luck in order to catch fish. They pin their hopes on facts, skills, knowledge, and experience. The more of these we have, the more fish we catch, and the more consistent we become as fishermen. Similarly, the more we know and experience about Jesus Christ, the better we will be at becoming the kind of person that we want to be, and more importantly, the kind of person that God wants us to be. This doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to become a really great fisherman, so be strong. It also takes time for God to mold us into the person that we will become. The great part is that God allows us the opportunity to become better every single day that we stay close to Him. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that really something? You know, we get saved or God gets into our life and we think, man, we're going to become perfect overnight. None of us do. We are being molded constantly into the kind of person that God wants us to be. Are you the same person you were 5 years ago or 10 years ago in your walk with God? By golly, I know I'm not. I mean, I feel like I'm just like light years ahead of where I was 5 years ago. And you look back when I was young, no, don't do that. I don't even want God looking back there. But you know the amazing thing is God doesn't remember those things that I did back there when I was 20 or 25 years old. I need to forget them myself too, I guarantee you. Okay, here's our tip for today. This is a great one for cold as the water is. Here's our tip for today. Pork trailers on jigs and spinnerbaits work better than soft plastics in cold water. Now that's an old-fashioned tip because a lot of you might not even own a pork trailer. Before we had trailers to put on our jigs and spinnerbait, we used pig. And Uncle Josh was the brand that was really popular. There was 2 or 3 other brands, but everybody kind of used Uncle Josh pork skins and pork trailers. We used all kinds. We used frogs. We used creature trailers. We used trailers, you know, like a long worm or something. But the deal is that they are more soft and supple in cold water. And some of you still have pork trailers. I've still got a lot of pork trailers. You can still buy them nowadays. You can still buy pork trailers. But they're going to have a lot more action than plastic. The colder the water is, the less action you're going to get out of soft plastics. Now, the bad thing about pork trailers is obviously they dry out if they get dry. You put them in the water and they're going to stay. If you're just fishing with them, they're going to stay wet. But once you lay them out, they're going to dry out and they ruin. That's how you end up having to buy a lot of pork trailers, is because you leave them laying out on a boat for a while and they're going to ruin. But that's a really great tip. It's probably a tip that not a lot of you will use. But if you'll use that tip in the wintertime, when the water's really, really cold, I bet you find that you're going to get a lot more bites on it. Hey, guys and girls, go out there and have you a great day today. It's wintertime. Fishing's not great everywhere. My tip for the winter, go south. I love you guys and girls.